Check out that beautiful sunrise. Alrighty, welcome to my channel, SteveO the Window Cleaner. Today we are going to be talking about these little booties right here. These are MoFlow fan jet 3D printed water fed pole jets accessories. They're brand new to pretty much the window cleaning world, and they come from a company. I want to make sure I get this right because I've seen some stuff they've done with 3D printing, but once I saw these, I was like, holy crap. And then I love fan jets more than any other jets. I just don't use them hardly because it's so hard to really find brushes that I like with them and all that good stuff. So Kurahi 3D Solutions, okay? They have an online on Facebook, a store on Facebook you can buy this stuff through, or you can visit, so you visit their website there and it takes you to that. So it's C3D Solutions. Check them out, and basically you can buy some of these. You can buy some other really cool stuff 3D printed, but we're gonna go to Boulder. We're gonna do some work down there, and then I'm actually gonna go do a bid, and I had to bring my passport for this first bid, which is really weird. United States of America. So we'll go do that and test this out at a commercial job. It's commercial glass, but I'm going to be using these the whole spring, and I want to order a lot more of them. I just always love fan jets. Fan jets are the greatest because I think a rinse bar sometimes puts out too much water. It's going to put out just the same amount of water, but I just always really liked them because it works well on any type of window. So I'm excited. I tried to put it right there, right above the brush like the rinse bar would be as far as where it is, because these also kind of have an angle to it, so it's pushing it out like that. And with the pressure from the Xero Pure X2, I'm going to have no issues at all. So all right, let's get going today. Okay, so that job did not go extremely well. Pretty much everything went wrong that could, except for the MoFlows. My RHG hose reel, for some reason the water would not come through, even though I had it inside in the warmth last night. And then my univalve broke. I'm not sure if it actually broke or if there's actually ice in it, and that's the reason why it wouldn't stay on. But I've had it for 3 or 4 years, so kind of expect that after a while. Really enjoyed the MoFlows. So that's the first time I got to use it on like an actual job that we do. I used them at home. They were great, but that was the first one I really got to do with them. And it was perfect. When I pushed on the glass and these came up, the water was going into them, which I like. I don't like when the rinse bar is going over it, because I find when I'm doing the top scrub of the frame, or the top scrub of the glass, that the water is getting so much on the frame. And when I do jobs like I did today, we do this place every 3 months. So I'm not really trying to go after the frames, because the frame should already be pretty good. And I try to keep it more to the glass, so I don't spend a whole lot of time scrubbing frames, rinsing frames, coming back, scrubbing the glass, rinsing the glass. I do that for jobs that are, you know, once a year or once every 2 years. That's when I really try to concentrate on that more. But the nice thing about this was when you took it away from the glass, it was the perfect angle to go over and hit the glass. But when it was on the glass, it was perfect, because it was just hitting this, so that I knew that the highest the water was hitting is where the brush was hitting. So that gives you the ability to really get a good scrub and not get the frame soaked, because that particular job, the frames oxidize really, really bad. So I try to keep away from the frame as much as possible. But overall, so I was using 150 feet of 3/8 inner diameter hosing. Kept the pressure really good. That's what I always use. And then had about 40 feet of zero hosing. So that was the setup with it, having them work really, really well. I really like this idea, because you can buy these and you can put them anywhere you want. It was really easy to put on. I just drilled little holes right where I wanted to put them, and then just screwed them in with a screwdriver. I didn't do the power tool, because I didn't want to push these too far and break them. I don't know if you could or not, but I don't have much experience with installing them. So it was super easy to install. The screws are perfect so that they don't go through the block, through the bristles, and you won't ever scratch a window with them. With the fan jets, the further you are, the more you kind of see that fan spray. So around 6 to 8 inches is almost like perfect to get the real good fan spray of like lifting off the glass. But even just lifting off here, you'd get that good pressure and that good fan splay of the water onto the glass. It was really, really nice. But I just think like this kind of stuff is, you know, the future of it, because it's nice to have options. I really wanted to put a rinse bar on here, have these, and also have my pencil jets, but it was too much for the brush block. Because I wanted to have these not to be too high, so they weren't hitting the frame. And if I would have had the rinse bar on here and had these on here, they would have been too high. But having the rinse bar on here, I couldn't really mount these high enough to get the actual fan jet over the brush. So I didn't do that. I really, really enjoyed these. I think we're going to go use it at another house. If not, I'll get back to you guys later on and we'll finish off this video, but really, really impressed. So thank you to, I know I'm mispronouncing it. I think it's Kurahi 3D Solutions.
I realized the towel has the one I wiped up.
What is that?
Matcha's puke earlier.
From who?
Matcha. She threw up in the van. I realized it's a towel.
It's got that on camera, by the way. So I got that on camera, by the way.
Okay, gotcha.
You done inside?
No, but, we're not too far, I don't think. Yeah, just do the news you can. There's a permanent blind up there.
Yeah, it's bigger.
There's a permanent blind, so you really don't have to do a good job with that one.
2020 Windows 101.
Okay, so I just got home. We finished up the day. We just decided to do the last home traditionally. It's pretty cold out. I think it's going to snow soon. So what I want to do though is give you guys a little bit more of a closer look to these working on a better camera and just show you the flow you can get from these. So that's like extremely good pressure, right? I don't want to get that too close to the camera, but you see how that goes right over top of those the bristles there. So really, really high pressure there. Extremely, extremely high pressure. Probably more than what you really need. You can see how great that is as far as, you know, going right over the brush. Really, really nice. So, you know, what I definitely suggest with this is put it so that these are going right over the top. I wouldn't put these too high because you'd be hitting the frame with a lot of water. But if you put them right there, I mean, you're getting right over top of the brush. So simple as that. I'll put the link to where you can buy these at from C3D Solutions, also Curry 3D Solutions, and pick these up. I don't think they're very expensive at all. Definitely worth it. I know they were out of stock recently, but I think they're back in stock. So if you get any questions, comment below and I'll help you out to the best of my abilities. But I think this is a pretty cool thing, especially with 3D printing. Being able to have stuff like this is pretty awesome. So I'll wash my car window with it. Watch this. Okay, y'all have a good day.